I love these. These are so good. I never see anyone talking about them. It's an oversight that needs to be corrected. Hello my loves, and thank you for joining me. It's Kirsten and this is the readathon announcement for the Tackle Your TBR Readathon. This is a bi-monthly readathon that I've put together. I do it as a 24-hour readathon because that works with my schedule. However, please feel free to do this as a week-long, month-long if the 24 hours doesn't work for you. For myself, I will be doing this on the 1st of February this time, which is another Wednesday. It's just what works with the shift work pattern. If you can't take part on this day, please don't worry about it. Of course you can take part in another day. We do have a Discord channel, so if you would like to just take part in that, get some real-time updates of what I'm reading, how I'm finding it, and letting us know when you do your readathon, come and join us. It's a really nice little community that we've got growing where we're able to just chat about books and just have a nice little catch up. It's something that I'm really enjoying, so please do join us over there. Especially for this readathon, I always have a separate bit just for the readathons if you want to take part. For the readathon itself, we have 4 prompts. Now these 4 prompts, again, because this is a very low stakes, chill readathon, these 4 prompts please do combine in any way that works for you. That is the idea of it. I just do it as prompts to actually read those books that I've got on my to be read pile. I have a lot. So this is just a way for me to get through it. So the idea behind this readathon is very simple. Take one day for yourself to rest, relax, read, enjoy yourself. Be able to say to people, no, I've got one day to just chill out and read. It's definitely what I use it for. I don't do anything to do with YouTube. I don't do anything to do with my normal job. It is just one day for me. It's amazing. I love it. I would highly recommend it. As well as tackling those TBRs, because you're anything like me, you have a massive pile of to be read books that need to get read. Anyway, let's get into these prompts. So we have 4. They don't change. The first prompt is just to read a book on your TBR. I did get questions last time as to whether audiobooks count. Audiobooks, ebooks, physical books, whatever your preference is, they all count. It's all reading. For me, I normally go with my physical TBR because that is what needs tackling. And the book that I have chosen on my TBR to read is The Penelopiad by Margaret Atwood. I'm really intrigued by this one. It is a Greek myth retelling following Penelope. Penelope is the wife of Odysseus who went off to fight in the Battle of Troy and then had an extra 10-year-long journey trying to get back. Penelope has stayed at home. She's having to fight off suitors and she's using her wits and everything to do this. It is a short little book. I haven't read anything by Margaret Atwood, so this is a really nice place for me to start in a subject matter I'm already intrigued with, and also to test her writing style, see if it's something that I can get on with before trying some of her other works, because I know she is a very beloved author. So this is what we're going to start with. Hoping I really like it. I do believe from when I read the first line of this, because I do that when I first buy books, that we're seeing this Penelope telling the story from the underworld. Now that I'm dead, I know everything. Giving voice to what she had to go through, because obviously Odysseus is immortalized and has his story, but as usual, the women in the history have been overlooked, and so this is a story that's given her a voice, which I'm very intrigued by. I cannot wait to read it. I also do want to read the Odyssey at some point. It's not going to be on this readathon. That's the first book. The second prompt is to continue a series, and I've gone with Voyage of the Basilisk, a memoir by Lady Trent, and this is by Marie Brennan. This is the second book in the Natural History of Dragons series, and I love this. You are probably tired of hearing this. I have mentioned Natural History of Dragons so much lately in all the recent wrap-up videos that I've been doing. I love these. These are so good. I highly recommend. I never see anyone talking about them. It's an oversight that needs to be corrected. These are so good. Think Jane Austen, but with dragons, and I know I say that frequently, but that's what this is. We are following Lady Trent. She is writing her memoirs, and so she is looking back on her life, telling us her story. The great part of that is when she makes some ridiculous decisions, you will have Lady Trent calling herself out at, I was a bit ridiculous back then. And I liked that. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the first book. It did wrap up really nicely, so if you wanted to read it as just a standalone, you could. With each of these books, I do believe we're going to a different place, because Lady Trent in the first story was able to go with this group of scientists to explore the dragon's natural habitat and to find out some things about them. And I do believe in the next books you go to different places where Lady Trent also goes and explores, does their scientific inquiry into these beings, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was so good, that first book, and I cannot wait to see what else we get. In here, in the first book for definite, we had different drawings because Lady Trent is an artist and she draws to capture what the dragons actually look like. We do have a couple, yes, we do have a couple of illustrations in here as well, which I really enjoyed. Links back to the story, so each drawing is a drawing that Lady Trent actually drew in the story, and then you get the drawing as well. So it worked so well in my opinion. I love these books so much. I cannot wait to read this one. I've been putting them off because I don't want to read them really fast and have them over, but at the same time, that's silly. I'm gonna get it read. I am so excited for this. And then the third prompt is a book you keep putting off. So this could be a book that's been sat on your TBR for a while. It could be a book that you've started reading, said you'd go back to, and just never have. And for this one, I'm going with a manga. I always try and get at least one manga because it just helps break up the reading for the day to have it in a different format for myself. And this one is Blue Exorcist. I bought this over a year ago, almost 2 years ago, and I've not picked it up. I went through this phase of buying loads of manga first in series to give them a try, see if I would like them. This is one of those that I've just never picked up, and I never think about picking it up, to be honest. So we're gonna give it a try. I don't know anything about this. It says, fight hellfire with hellfire. Raised by a famous exorcist, Rin never knew his real father. One day, a fateful argument forces Rin to face a terrible truth. The blood of the demon lord Satan runs in Rin's veins. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'm intrigued. Honestly, I think it's just going to be a light, fast-paced action read. Like I said, break up the formatting. I really enjoy doing that. If I read audiobooks, then I'd probably break it up with an audiobook, but I don't find those difficult to read because I think it just depends on the narrator so much as to whether I enjoy it. So I find for me, it's manga that helps break up the formatting. And then the very last prompt is a nice easy little one, and that is to read the shortest book on your TBR. Now this is the prompt that last time I did this readathon I did not get to, so we're going to try again with a different book, but it's still a classic, the Penguin Little Black Classics, and this time is The Beautiful Cassandra by Jane Austen. This one is a collection of short stories written by Jane for the entertainment of her family when she was a child. I think it's going to be nice. I really enjoyed Jane Austen and I've read all of her works. This is the only one that I haven't read that I own, so I think it's going to be a really just nice fun time. And again, because they're short stories, this is one that I can pick up, put down as a way to break up the other books as well. That's the plan. So that's my TBR this time. I've kind of learned from last time because last month when I was doing the readathon, I had some books on there which I did enjoy and I was very excited to read. However, I wasn't in the mood for them anymore and I just found myself really slumping hard in that readathon until I changed it up. I'll have it linked below in case you're interested. So this time I've gone with books that I know genuinely interest me. So Greek myth retelling. I love a Greek myth retelling, so I know that this is always going to be a good one for me to try. Carrying on with a series that I am in love with and I cannot wait to just sink my teeth into. Again, a way to keep myself really hyped up for this readathon. Breaking it up with a manga because I do think that is the best thing to do, and then a short little one, just because it makes me feel accomplished when I've finished a book. That's honestly why that prompt is on there, because I feel accomplished when I've read a book and it's still ticking a book off my TBR, so it counts. But there we go. That is the collection of books that I'm going to be reading on the 1st of February for the day. I hope I can get these all read. I really do think, because I mean at the end of the day these are not going to take long, so it's mainly these 2 books. So I think it's possible. I think it's possible considering last time I did read 700 pages in a day. I do think this is manageable. Famous last words. Sometimes these readathons just don't go to plan. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please do let me know if you are planning to take part, whether you plan on doing it the same day, whether you're going to turn it into a week or a month-long readathon. What are some of the books that you're going to be reading for the prompts? And obviously if you have any suggestions that you would like to see with these readathons going forward, let me know. Put them in the comments below. This is a readathon that is designed for this lovely community, and things that you want to see added into it are always welcome to keep continuing and pushing it forward. I have tried making this as relaxed and low stakes as possible, but if you think there's anything else that you think would be added to it, then let me know. As I said, I will be keeping up to date on Discord with how I'm actually getting on during the 1st, as well as making a YouTube video for it. So if you want to take part in the Discord, I will make sure to have that linked below for you as well. But that is everything. So thank you so much for watching. If you have made it this far, then let's put a clock emoji, because it is going to be 24 hours for myself. So let's put a clock emoji in the comments below, and yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment to let me know that you're here. Those 3 things are so helpful in helping this channel grow, so thank you so much. My social media links will be linked below, and I will of course catch you in the next one.